woke up at 6:30 today. I just finished working out and now we're gonna film a what I eat in a day for y'all, because y'all know I love food and I love to cook. I'm a little rough on my face. Whoa. We're gonna cook some breakfast. I grew up Korean American, so there was no really distinguishing between breakfast food and dinner food. I grew up literally eating oxtail soup for breakfast, like porridge, really heavy savory foods. So I wanted to do an Asian what I eat in a day video. But yeah, we're gonna make some spring rolls. These are like a 4-ingredient, even 3-ingredient veggie tofu spring roll. And I eat them breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter. So let's get into it, yeah? I get these organic 2-cup tofu individually packed. So the whole one comes in like 2 of this and I just cut it off, and this is in firm. You can use just like the normal pack, but I usually only use half a block. So just add in water and then saran wrap it and then make sure that no air really goes into it. But I find that these are just a lot more convenient because this is exactly the portion that I need. I want to drain this, make 3 spring rolls. 1, 2. Sesame oil. The first thing I always do upon waking up is have a big glass of water. I used to have chronic tonsillitis, so liquids and teas and soups, I'm like just prone to thinking that it'll like make my life better, because for a long time it was the only thing that really could help out my sore throat, my constant sore throat. Oh, that means I have to add it into my app. Where's my app? Where's my... So I wanted to tell you guys about this app called LiveSum that I'm using, and basically it's a nutrition focused app, and they are partnering with me on this video, so thank you so much LiveSum, and thank you so much to you guys for being so like kind and chill and awesome about the partnerships that I've been doing. So this is a nutrition focused app, and what I like most about it is that whether you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, just eat healthier, or just log or track your meals and see all your macros, your nutrition info, it pretty much has all of it in one app. So I personally have never ever counted calories. I think that would drive me insane for the quantity of food that I eat, because I eat a lot. Here, let me show you. So I like this because you can take a test, and I say pescatarian, and then let's go say probably clean eating for me, and ooh, I enjoy food too much. I'm using the premium version of the app, but I love that it gives you recipes after you just take a quiz. I used to bullet journal and log this stuff, but now I find that this is just so much easier because it's electronic and I can travel with it and I don't have to worry about actually bringing my journal everywhere. And then I did exercise today, so let's say cardio. I ran a mile, so let's do 12. Like I said, I personally don't like to count calories, but I like the idea that you can log in your food or similar recipes, and then it'll give you pretty much like a rating on your nutrition value. So yesterday I had fried chicken, and it was like you could probably eat a little bit more nutritious foods, and then it gives you personalized custom data. I think it's just really fun, and it gives you a lot of nutritional information on what you could be eating, and they have a ton of different meal plans like protein weight loss, 3-week weight loss, keto burn, vegan for a week, and I'm actually gonna cook a Asian recipe off of this app for lunch. It's definitely for someone who loves to keep track of where you're at and what you're up to, and like I said, you don't have to use this for calorie counting, because I don't think that's necessarily the only way to really focus on your health. I use this primarily just as a log, and I like that it's pretty much an all-in-one hub in your hand whenever you go anywhere. And if you like to calorie count, this is obviously perfect for that. I just think it's such a nice and intuitive app as well. Please check out LiveSum in the description box below and click that link. Okay, the tofu is ready. Let's make the spring rolls. I totally forgot to mention, you need rice paper rolls. You can get this all at the Asian market, by the way. Time to eat. So so you could make it with peanut sauce or fish sauce like it is traditionally, but honestly I really just like the spicy garlic chili sauce. Also, I'm impatient, so I just add the garlic on right away, but that typically makes it burn. So if you're a little bit more patient than me, I would add the garlic at the very end, right before you're done frying everything, so then it won't burn. I eat like a dinosaur. This is an old coffee from yesterday. I only have like a couple. One on my rug. I only got it only has a couple sips. It's like probably up to here right now, but it's a large filtered Soul from Phil's, and then I got almond milk and stevia, so light sugar and creamy cream, and it's iced. Should add this into my life somehow. This is our favorite song from the new Brockhampton album. It's the fourth water. Why am I saying this? Alright, so it's about lunchtime right now. I'm getting hungry again. It was a pretty filling breakfast, honestly. We're gonna make some fat Thai, which is what it says on the Lifesum app, but it's basically pad Thai, but I'm gonna switch out the noodles, the rice noodles, for a healthier alternative, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very low carb meal in that way. I try to eat as plant-based as possible, or pescatarian, so the recipe calls for chicken, I believe, but I'm just gonna use prawn or shrimp, or that, because it calls for both, but I'm only gonna use one of them. So yeah, let's do this. The recipe calls for soy sauce, but I'm using liquid aminos, which is pretty much soy protein. It's like a healthier alternative to soy sauce. And then I don't have regular sugar, but I'm gonna use this Teavana rock sugar that I got in a tea gift set from my parents. And then it says red chilies, but I got these habaneros organically grown from my friend's backyard. So I was like, let's just use these. And then this is the tofu shiitake noodles, and these are super low calorie. They're kind of like miracle noodle, if you know that from Whole Foods, but I got this from the Asian market. And then I think that's pretty much it. I don't have sunflower oil, but I think regular oil should be okay. I don't know, I've never made this before, so let's see how it goes. I was gonna keep the heads on and the shell and everything because that's what it says to do in the recipe, but I realized I think for me to eat it easierly, oh my god, for me to eat it more easily, I should just take off the whole thing, even though I'm pretty sure like the yumminess is in the head, right? I think you suck the head off. Okay, I think I should devein these two now, but while we're here, we're gonna rinse the nudes. We're gonna rinse the nudes. Drain and rinse thoroughly, boil for 2 to 3 minutes, or microwave for 1 minute to reduce the authentic aroma. Try very well and use as you would regular. I actually recently bought a wok and I'm really excited to use it. Whoa, too hot. Okay, we're gonna put the prawns in, and then it calls for garlic. I don't know how much, but seems good enough. I'm not a huge fan of measuring anything. So we're just going for it. This was clearly my first time making this, and I think I already know that I made a mistake because the noodles are shirataki noodles, and I'm so used to pad thai being like dyed brown. I kept adding in the seasoning without realizing how salty it could be, and how that this probably doesn't absorb any dye, so it's probably going to be pale no matter how much I add. So I think that this is going to be salty. Yeah, it's pretty salty. Yeah. I feel like the vegetables. Yeah. Okay. That's really salty. Okay. So, I've never really used tamarind paste, so honestly, use less of what I did because, like I said, it's not going to be dyed brown no matter how much you add, which was my mistake, but it's still good. It's still edible, but it is salty. Yeah, but it is good. I can't believe this was really easy to make, except for the fact that there's a lot of prep, I feel. I normally add chili sauce right now, but because it's so salty, I don't want to do that. Update, this is as much as I could eat because it is really salty, but I should have used measurements. Anyways. Also, look at how cute this bowl is, the ceramic bowl. I got it in Oaxaca. It was super affordable from a little village. I love it. I would suggest using the measurements if you're gonna do this recipe, but I did like the shirataki noodles. I think it's a good replacement and substitute, a healthier alternative than the regular rice noodles. I mean, obviously the texture is a little bit different, but for a stir-fry noodle like this, I think it's perfect, as opposed to using it as like a ramen noodle. I've done that before. It's so yucky in my opinion, but it definitely doesn't taste the same, but it's a little bit more comparable, and for how much healthier it is, I think it's worth the swap. By the way, I didn't use all of the soybeans. I still have this. I'm gonna save it for later. I was just doing some emails in bed, and I want something sweet. Normally I would just have a piece of fruit, but I don't have any fresh fruit right now, so I'm just gonna make a kale berry smoothie. Dinner time, and I'm gonna make something super easy but a little hack of mine. It's sundubu, which is my favorite food. I get these BCD packets from the Korean market, but honestly all that comes with this is tofu and then the hot paste, soup base. So what I like to do is I like to add fish sauce, soy sauce, garlic, broccoli, onion, zucchini, some frozen seafood like shrimp and clams, whatever I got. So I basically just like to beef it up like crazy, and yeah, that's my little hack. So we're gonna do that really quick. It also takes like less than probably 15-20 minutes because you just put it all in a pot. Ooh. The key to this is adding very little water, because you get water from the tofu and you're gonna get water from all of the extra ingredients like the vegetables that we're gonna add. This is what we're working with. We got some enoki mushroom, I cut up some broccoli, got some squash, an onion, I put the tofu packet in, and then we have some frozen shrimp, and there's water in there, and there's gonna be more water. Now what I'm gonna do is add in the sauce, and then add in some garlic and some fish sauce for extra flavor. I'm also gonna add a little bit of this, not too much, like literally probably like a teaspoon. I like my stuff spicy, so I added half a habanero in here. If you can see it, oh my god, you can't. But it's only been like 5 minutes, and look how amazing this looks. Oh, I'm so excited to eat it. Do you see? This is the reason why I add so little water, because towards the end, it has so much water from all the vegetables and all the seafood and the tofu. Like, I literally added about an inch of water, and then now the whole pot is full. I had some leftover rice, and it's cold and hard, so I'm just gonna put the boiling hot soup over it so that it will pretty much neutralize the heat. I love the gnocchi mushroom. It tastes like noodles. Here's my homemade sundubujigae. Super easy. Because of the soup base gets so diluted because of all the vegetables and add-ons, the fish sauce and the amylee sauce really add flavor back to it. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh yeah. Dessert! I'm gonna have one of these. Got a tofu for dessert. Oh, so good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's all that I eat in a day. It was a lot. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked any of the recipes or if you're gonna try anything out. And thank you for eating with me all day, cooking with me all day. And be sure to check out, oh, so cool. Be sure to check out Lifesum with the link down below. It's free to download. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!